Hi everyone, Rodrigo here once again for one more Alteryx class, and today guys will be the closure of our journey for beginners, and we gonna learn about data viz tools and also how to save our data set in our computer. So let's do it together. So guys, here with my screen, you can see our workflow. If you are arriving in this video for your first time, just go back a previous videos in Alteryx for Beginners journey and check the other videos before you start to watching this one, okay? And then you're gonna understand how to do this workflow until here, how to build this workflow until here, right? Firstly, guys, let's play run to check the results of our workflow. So now we have the workflow results over here under the Canva place. Let's go back to the ending. Just click in the output of data cleansing tool and start the data viz in Alteryx, okay? So firstly, guys, we need to check our database. So we have like 4 columns, one called date, one monthly interest, one early interest, and one of name of month, okay? So firstly, let's create a view of bar charts with monthly interest per month, okay? We're gonna do that in Alteryx right now. To do that, let's go to the category, call it reporting over here. Just click in the tool, call it interactive chart. Just drag this one and drop in the end of your workflow, and then connect the data cleansing to this interactive chart tools, okay? When we do that, we need to just click in this button here, configure chart, to start to configure our graphic, okay? In this configuration part of this interactive tool, we have like layers, we have templates, we have style part when we can just choose the font, the layers, the chart, the axis, the legends, the notes. We can just insert some notes in the graphic. Firstly, we need to define which layer we will use in our graphic, okay? The first layer, just click and we're gonna call this layer like bar chart, okay? Bar chart will be the name of this layer, bar chart. Then we need just to select what kind of graphic we gonna use in our job. We're gonna use the bar chart, this one. Just select the bar, and then we need to define the information, the measures of axis X and the axis Y, okay? So we need to just select which measure and which dimension we're gonna use in these two axes, okay? In the x-axis, we're gonna use the name of the month, the dimension name of the month. So just look our graphic here, January, March, May, February, April, June. So this is the axis X, the dimension name of the month. And in the UI axis, we're gonna select the measure monthly interest, right? And then just under here, the monthly interest, we need to select the calculation, how to aggregate this measure here. So in our case, will be a sum of monthly interest. Now we have the bar charts here, okay, in each month with a sum, right? So this is working. So look the legend over here. The legend shows us the name of the layer. So if you intend to maintain this legend here, we need to change the name here. So I can change for monthly interest. Perfectly. Now who will analyze our graphic, just look here the legend and then knows in the same moment what kind of graphic we have in our job, right? After just to select the layers, we can go to the style and just change the style of the words. Like I will use like serif, not sans serif. I will use the size 10 instead 12. The color of the words I can change as well. I can change, for example, for blue. I will use the blue one. This is more like purple than blue, but it's okay, no problem. I'll go with that, with the purple. No, purple, no. I prefer blue, guys, so I will choose the blue. Now the words just changed for blue. Then we can go to the layer and start to configure the design of the layers in this case, right? So firstly, we have like the border width. We can change the border width in the bar, like, okay, I will put some border, like 2, and the color of the border, okay, it could be black, it's not a problem. Just to make some emphasis in each column, in each bar here, okay? Then we can go to bar size and spacing, and then select the bar mode. We can just change for overlay, for example. Overlay, we can just select it here and then close the columns, the bars, one with another, or just become more separate, or like tiny, like that one. I will just connect all, okay? Then we can go to the text and put some text in our bar chart. In our case, I won't do that. And then we can just select if we're gonna show the legend or hide the legend. Okay, over here, just show and hide. So I will show, no problem. And then value is shown on hover, which means when we go with the mouse in the bar, which values we intend to show to the users. Okay, if I select like only the UI axis, I can see just the monthly interest. If I select only the X one, I can see only the month. And if I select both, I have the month and also the monthly interest of the month. Okay, the sum of the monthly interest, guys. Then we can go to the chart style just to create a chart bigger or smaller. We can just select the width and the 8 pixels of our graphic, right? We can select background. We can select the margin and paddings, okay? We can enable or disable the rover when we cross with the mouse, the chart. I will be enable. If you want intend to put some title here, we can just write over here in the title part, okay? I will write like monthly interest by month. Okay, monthly interest by month, and then I can see the title over here in our project. Also, we can just select like the configuration of the axis. For example, here I have the title of this axis, the UI axis. If I come here to the configuration and select the UI axis, I can just erase the title and don't show over here because I've already have the name of the analysis over here in the title of the graphic, okay? Also, I can go to the X axis and close the title. In this case, I don't have anyone, so I don't need to put anything, right? Now we can go to the legend to select the legend. Also, we can just put some notes like May is the best one, right? May and June. So I can put some notes over here. Look. Just click in the note test and say like May and June were the best. Were the best in terms of monthly, in terms of interest. Now I can see the notes over here, guys, over here with this arrow. So I can just select this note and put a word bigger and select another color, like one to highlight, like orange. I will choose the orange one. So May and June was the best, were the best. Okay, can just put some notes over here, more than one. If you want, you can just click in the note and add a new one. Okay, if you want, don't worry about it. After finished, guys, just click in the button X here, over here, and we already have the charts. Okay, put it in our Alteryx workflow. But we cannot see the chart when we look just to the results table over here, because the Alteryx says only here we have a row with the chart, view, browse tool, report tab. If we gonna put some browse tool over here to connect with this interactive chart tool, we can just run and see the chart in the browse, not in the results. Look, this is the chart. Okay, now I can see my chart, my graphic, right? But I will introduce you a new chart. Okay, a new graphic. We can just put some table instead. Only graphic, only bar chart. We can just put some table in our Alteryx workflow. Just select the table in the reporting category, so drag and drop over here, connect the data cleansing into table 2, and then go over here to the configuration. This is a really easier configuration. Firstly, we can just select how to group by the results. Like I will group by name of the month, and then I will show the monthly interest only. Okay, just select the column over here. So I will select monthly interest by name of the month. This will be our table, as same as the bar chart, but in another with another graphic, right? Then we can just select the percentage of the table. We can use only the 100%, like this is a pattern, this is standard method, so don't choose this one. And then we can just click in the run, check the output of this, and in the output we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tables. Why we have 6 tables? Because we have one table for each month. Like put the browse tool and then we can just see the results. Look, so we have the monthly interest of each month. This is not good for our workflow, right? This is not good to see. So just go back to the table, unselect this group by part, and then just put like date and monthly interest and the yearly interest, and then play run again. Just check the table. Now I have a table with the date, with the monthly interest and early interest of each date over here. Okay, But when we check, it's like only 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, because we have an integer number in the table. We can change that. I need to use more than only integer. I need to use decimal number. So how to configure that, the number? Just click in the field over here, like the monthly interest, and then go to this part with the width, and then just change it. Like I will use it, fix it with 2 inches, right? Then play run again. Check the results. Nothing happened. Because I changed early? Maybe. Not the monthly. No, I don't. I changed the width to 2 inches, but this is not really necessary. We need to go to here, decimal places, and then put like 2, right? Here I can use it automatically in terms of width, and then decimal places with number 2. Now let's check if they're working. Go to the table. Now it's correct. Monthly interest with decimal number, right? Go back to the table, play in the early interest and do the same, like 2, and then run. And then check with the browse tool. That's perfect as well. This is all that we need in our workflow, okay? So, but guys, we need just to combine both. I wanna do one report with both graphics in my Alteryx. How to do that? Firstly, I will just erase the browse tool, and then we need just to put both results in terms of interactive chart and table together. How to combine them? Go to the join category, select this join multiple here, drag and drop over here, and then connect both output and the join multiple. But in this case, we have a join, right? A join tool. In join tools, we need just to select the connector with both data sets. In this case, we don't have it because we have only one information in each tool. So in this case, the common in both tools are the row 1, right? So we can just select this, join by record position, and then the Alteryx will put the line 1, the row 1 with the row 1, okay? After just select this join by record position, play run again, and check the output of the join multiple. Now I have one column with the chart and one column with the table. That's perfectly. Now I will put like a title of my report in Alteryx. How to do that? I will go to the category reporting again and then select the title, not title. I will select an image, not inside, layout, mapping, overlay, render, report text. This one. Just drag and drop after your join multiple. Then align and go to the configuration and just write the text over here in this blank space. The title of my graphic will be report of interests. Okay, this will be my title. Then I will like put bold, and I will put bigger, just selecting this part. I put like 16, the size. That's how my title will works. Okay, perfectly. And then I can play run again. Okay, now we have in the output of our workflow the chart, the table, and the text. Okay, we have 3 type of graphics inside our project. Now we need just to organize them before save the report for use in the future. Okay, how to organize? Now we need another tool called layout. Just drag the layout tool here and drop, connected with the text. And this is so easy. Firstly, we need just to select the orientation of our report. Okay, it's a horizontal when I will show the bar and table and text, or vertical in our case. I will put in one page in a vertical way. I will select the vertical one, and then this is the order to Alteryx show the information. So firstly, we're gonna show the text, because the text is the title of the report, then the chart, and then the table. Okay, the table will show the analytic of my information. The chart, it's like the bar chart just summarize the informations, and the title just it's like a drive of my analysis of my report. Okay, so now I have this layout perfectly. I can just run again, select the outside, and now we have only one information again, one layout. Why we have this one? Because this layout is like a join for data Viz in Alteryx, right? Layout just summarize all information in only one tool, only one information, and then we can save this layout for future reports. Okay, how to do that? Now we need to just select the render tool, drag this one, drop over here, connected with the layout, and then go to the render tool. Here we need just to select how to save the report. In our case, I will save and choose the specific output file, and then click here in this icon. Now I will save this report. The name will be Interesse report. Then save as type, we need to select how to save this report, like it's a PowerPoint, it's a PNG image, it's a PDF document. I will use a PDF document and then save. And now I can save this report in my computer to share with others. Okay, after you do that, just play run, and now Alteryx will provide to you a PDF document with the report of your project. Let's check if it worked. Just go to your computer. I will go to the place that I saved it. Look here. I have Interest report. Just double click in the Interest report and check the information. Here I have the title, then the chart as we configure it together, and then the table in the same document. Right, guys? This is how reporting in Alteryx works, okay? But before finish our class, let's go back to our workflow and then select all tools. Click here with the right button of your mouse and then add to new container. The container we'll call Data Viz Tools. Now I need to change the fill color of the container. The fill color will be in orange, but on orange, in light orange, perfectly. Okay, just click outside. Now I have the container with Data Viz Tools, and now I have this 50 part of my workflow over here. Let's configure. I need more space in the Canva. Okay, perfectly aligned with the container. And then this one is the 5th part of my workflow, perfectly. And now let's save the data set for future for future jobs, right? Not only the PDF, but also the data set. How to do that? Just go back to this section in out, click here, and now we need to select this one, output data. Just drag and drop the output data over here. Connect the output data with data cleansing. Okay, guys. And then go to the configuration. This one is similar of input data. It's the same structure of the configuration. Just click in this place, then file, select file. If you want to save in an Excel file, right? In my case, I will. So go to the place that you intend to save your project. Here you can name it, okay? Interests data set, okay? And then save as type Excel file. In my case, you can choose all of these to save. I will use Excel. Then save. Then specify the name of the sheet of this file that we gonna save. And then here in output options, just select it, overwrite file, which means that each time that you play run, Alteryx will go to this file and then remove the file that you have in your computer and then save a new one with these new informations. Okay, this overwrite file do that. If you want to do something different than that, just select another type, just overwrite only the sheet, or you can use the appending. Appending will just combine, it's like a union of data. When you play run, the Alteryx just puts a new data in the bottom of your data set, okay? Not overwrite, just to append, okay? In my case, I will use overwrite file. And finally, if you selected create a new sheet and play run twice, Alteryx won't work, because in the first time, Alteryx will save the data set, will create this data set, okay? If I check in my computer, now I have interest data sir, not sir, it's data set. Let's redo this one, okay? Data set, and then run again. Now Alteryx will create a new data set for me, call it interest data set. But if I plan run again, doesn't work. Why? Because we selected create a new sheet and we already have a sheet, an exist sheet in this file. So Alteryx is not enabled to create a new one. So we need to select another option like overwrite file. In this case, Alteryx will go there in my computer, just erase the file and overwrite for a new one, okay? This new one. Now I can go to my computer and I have the report, again the report, and then I have the data set, guys. Look, I click over here and I can see the Excel file with the informations, with the all informations, right? This is how workflow in Alteryx works, okay? Before leaving, don't forget to save your project. Then just click here, save your project, and then you can close your project. And each time when you open the workflow and play in the run, Alteryx will update the informations of your workflow, just going back to the source of informations and save the results in a new way of your workflow, right? So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the journey of Alteryx. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe in our YouTube channel. Just comment, Leave comments below with questions or only the advices for us. Your opinion is really important for us to increase our job here in YouTube. And don't forget to share the content with someone that you think that will be good to understand better how to Alteryx works, okay? So that's all. See you in the next video, guys. Bye bye.